Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are here to see the question from lead code, which is to reverse a string. Question number 344 from lead code. So this question is an easy level question, but it has some tricky part in this. So let's read the question, let's understand this, and let's start solving this. So the question is write a function that reverses a string. So we need to write a function which will actually reverse a string. The input string is given as an array of characters. So usually in Java how the string will be like string s equals to, it will be in double quotes like this, right? Within double quotes, a, b, c, something sort of this is what the string is. But here what they're saying is the string is given as array of characters, which means they're giving us an array where each character of the string is represented here like this: a comma b comma c. This is what they meant here. Okay, so this is an array of string characters. Array of characters. So you must do this modifying the input array in place with 0 of 1 extra memory. So here comes the tricky part. So the tricky part here is we need to modify the string itself. So the main thing is we need to reverse. So after reversing this particular entire string, the array should look like, it should be C, B, and A. This is how array will look like. So here the point is we should modify the input array, which means whatever the array they gave, we should directly modify this. Okay. And in place. Okay. Whatever in place says is whatever within the array, we need to modify the characters of the array. We need to modify the characters. We should not use any extra memory. We should not use any extra memory. We should only use the constant space, big of 1. Big of 1 is nothing but constant space. I hope you understand this one. So let's quickly jump into the coding part. So here you can see public void reverse string is the method where void, by void, what we can understand is we should not return anything from this method. No need to return. Why they're not asking us to return? Because they're directly saying modify the input array. So we should definitely modify this input s itself. So this is what we need to do. So let's see what exactly can be done here. So this is what the array. Okay. So A, B, C, and D. These are the 4 characters that we have. We need to reverse these characters into like this: D, C, B, and finally A. Finally A. Okay. So now this is what we need to do. As we know, this is the input string S. This is also input string S, where it is modified from A, B, C, D to D, C, B, A. Now, if you closely observe this one, whenever we reverse, what happens is the first character is becoming your last character of the array, and second character became your last second character, and third character became your last third character. Fourth character became your first character again. If you observe the pattern here, what's happening exactly is, okay, your first character is kindly swapped with your last character. If you observe, A is replaced with D and D is replaced with A, and so on. B is replaced with C and C is replaced with B. Okay, so if you observe, the last character is replaced with the first character. This is your first character A and last character is D. These two are replaced. And next first character is B, next C. So these two are replaced. So if you take a large string A, let me type this down. So if you take a large character A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, if you take this string, so your first character A will be swapped with H. So if you observe, what will be the output for this one, guys? Output for this one will be H. G, F, E, D, C, B, A. This is what the output is, right? This is what the output is for the given one. So now if you observe, your first character A is replaced with the last character. A, H is replaced. Next, B is replaced with last second character. C is replaced with last third character. D is replaced with last fourth. So it's kind of your first half is replaced with the second half, but from last to first. Okay. Your first half is, so if you take A, B, C, and D, whatever the first half, this is the first half. So your first half, first character is replaced with second. This is first half, this is second half. So your first half, first character is replaced with second half's last character. This is what the logic is. Now, no need to even create a new array, no need even to create anything. So the furthest the brute force solution can be very simple. Just use the array reverse method. That's all, right? We can use a simple array reverse method, but that doesn't do it in place, and it uses extra space too. So that's the reason. That's the reason we need to do this one. So let's do this. So let's take two pointers where int pointer 1 will be pointing to the first index and pointer 2 will be pointing to the last index, s dot length minus 1. After that, I need to swap my first character with last character. What I need to do? So let's take temp variable. Let's take temp variable s of p1. My first character I am storing in temp, and now I am replacing s of p1 with s of p2. Whatever the last character is there, I am storing it in first place. And after that, s of p2 will be updated with my temp. Okay, this is very simple swapping logic. And I need to do this for all the characters from p1 to p2. p1 to p2, I need to do this for all the characters, right? All the characters. After doing for the first character, after h is being swapped with o, what should I do? Now let's say h is swapped with o. After that, what should I do? I need to swap e with l, which means p1 is initially here, p2 is initially here. After swapping those two, what I need to do? I need to go to e, I need to go to l, which means p1 should go plus plus, p2 should go minus minus. So that's what now we will do. So p1 plus plus, p2 minus minus. That's all. No need even to return anything or do anything. Just go till half. As we know, we need to just reverse till half of the array. That's why I'm doing this one. P1 less than p2, half of the array. Let's submit. Okay, we haven't declared temp at all. So that's the reason. So let's take temp to here. Now let's run this again. It should be a character. Char temp. Why I have taken temp as character? Because it is a character array and I need to swap our characters, not integer values there. That is the reason. So that's all, guys. I hope you understand this one. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.